Welcome to another Q&A with Teeks Tip Time. Can talk. Hey, Segment Terra. Welcome. This might be a bit of a shorter one today, as there's a few people not here. Bella's on her cruise. I think Nikki's on some individual school. I don't know. But yeah, we have got a few questions, but it might be a bit short today. So here we go. Obviously, any questions you guys got, I'll answer or I'll try and answer. So here we go. Oh yeah, feel free to join the free community. Let's start with question 1. Which says Bella on there, but it's Nikki. That's very weird. Okay. So question 1 from Nikki. How do you create a coin using 2 circles and a rectangle? Okay, it's been a while, but I think you mean these kind of coins. And if you do, then here we go. So we'll start off with an ellipse. So you get 2 ellipses just here. In fact, I'll get rid of them where it says Nikki, etc. So we got some more room. Okay, let's start off with the ellipse. We'll have just a stroke a minute. There we go. So we got our ellipse. We're gonna duplicate that ellipse so that we got 2. And we're gonna create a rectangle just down here. Perfect. Now you'll see with the snapping that it goes green, and we'll use snapping again now. So can you see the red line across the bottom ellipse? That's because that one's perfectly lined up. So we'll just swap to the top ellipse, put it down right there so that it makes the coin. And we'll go back to our rectangle and bring it down so it snaps again, just there. So now we've got 2 ellipses and the rectangle, just like you were asking about. Just gonna move that ellipse to the top so I know where I am. Yeah, now if we made that all one colour a minute. So you said we went to that yellow. Now when we look at it without all those selected, you'll see that it's almost what we want, but not quite. So we don't want that line there. Now you could go a couple of ways of different doing this. You could use Shape Builder and put them both together, just like this. Go to Add and join that to that. And when you go back, deselect everything. There it is. Perfect. But there is another way. I'll just go right back. So you select both of them, go to Move Tool, and then go to Add on your Boolean selections. That will do the same thing. So there we go. It's done just as well. Just like that. What I'll do is I'll make the bottom a slightly different color so that we can see the 2 different shapes. Perfect. So that was that easy. That was your question. Now let's make this look more like a coin, shall we? So what I'm going to do is go back to our top ellipse, and I'm going to duplicate that and go to the contour tool, and I'm going to shrink that down a little bit, as you can see. it completely takes the shape like perfectly down. So I'm going to go about there. Now that's no good as it is. So we need to do something called baking it or convert it into curves. So we use this button up here, which is just convert to curves or bake. I think it's on PC is called bake. So that'll give us our options back to nodes, just like that. And that is what we wanted. Now that we have that, what we're going to do is duplicate that one and put it inside the other one and put it down slightly right there. What else we're going to do is this top one, we're going to make a slightly darker color so that it looks like more of a coin, if you like. So you, on the ones that I just showed you, what we did with this one here, if we duplicate that, make sure, I think it needs to be on top of that one, don't know. I'll find out in a sec. If we hold all three fingers down now, as we shrink, it will bring it down. And as you can see, that's not worked. So I was right that it's gonna mess with something. So I'll just find out where do we need that. Was it this one? No, I bet it was in between those two. There we go. So now we'll just move it a little bit to make it make sense for a coin. Just like that. Yeah, that's much better. So that is kind of like the coin that we were looking at in the demonstration just a minute ago. Just try and find it again. They like these ones, but they're a bit more shiny and the different colors. So what do we do about that? Let's go back to our dark layer at the bottom, and we'll add a gradient to that. So I'm just going to go with a linear gradient straight across like this, but I'm going to add some nodes there, there, and there. This one I'm going to make very light. Yeah, probably about there. And then I'm going to adjust these handles so that it's a bit more like a line like that. This one we're going to have slightly lighter, but not fully, about there. Now this one we're going to go very dark, which leaves this one coming back to a bit light again. Just like that. Now that looks more like a coin should. And what we'll do is we'll go into copy. We'll go into our other dark bit that you can hardly see because inside you can see just enough. And we'll go paste style so it's the same. It'll have that gradient just like that. So now when we look at these two bits are sorted, just like so. Now with the very top piece, wherever it is, this one and that one, we'll go to our gradient again, but this time we're gonna make it an ellipse. So we'll change the I forgot what they call it, the texture. No, not the texture. I forgot what that bar is called. I'm having a total mind blank for that bar at the top there. And we'll just keep going till we see elliptical. We'll put that in the center so it snaps. Now we'll put one arm to the edge like that. And we'll take off the aspect ratio and put the other arm so it snaps on that side. So now it'll be completely in that circle. But we need to change the colors. So what we're going to do is have a slightly darker color to a slightly lighter color. Probably not that light. Yeah, about there. But that's too light still. Let's change that again. If I can. This one. Oh, it's on where I was. Very weird. Why I didn't do it, huh? Why is it not showing that color? Oh, well, I just pressed it and it's fine. So that is more the color that we wanted it. The thing with that now, we can go copy. And we want to paste it to any other surface that is on the top of the coin, like looking down onto it. Paste style. And there we go. The full coin. Again, lots more like a coin. Then the only other thing that I did in the demo one is I'll just copy these into a group. There we go, so our coin. I'm just going to duplicate that and literally have more than one. Just copy these again and you just keep going until you've got a pile of the coins. That is all I did before. So they look a bit, not like on a skewer. I want to rotate it slightly. And there we go. Not as many coins, but you get the idea. Cool, I have to try it later. That's very cool. I'm glad you found that interesting. And I hope that answers Nikki's question. The other thing that I've done with this is in our assets, I've actually gone ahead and made some coins that you can add as assets, because they're quite confusing. So, especially when it comes to things like this, where you've added a design into it. So you can now just add them straight from the assets, which I'll make free on the description of this video. Free tool. So hopefully that really sorts your question, Nikki. Just gonna delete these coins because we don't need them. There we go. So on to the next question, which is actually from me, which is strange. But like I say, a lot of people aren't here this week. So I've had to come up with things that I want to teach you. And the first thing is, how do you get that carved wood effect? Now, to show you what I mean, is like that. So it's literally like indented into the wood, or it's been carved out, or laser printed into the wood. That kind of effect. Now you can't, or you've got the option to do this with the effects, but it doesn't work. Not less good. So I want to show you how I would go about doing this. So we'll just get rid of that one and go to this one. Just get rid of these questions and move this one up. Make it a bit bigger so we can see. There we go. Now, what I would do is the actual piece of wood itself. You need to duplicate that and just leave it there because we'll use it later. So for this demo, I'm just going to use text. You can use anything you like, but I'm just going to use text. And we'll put in here, let's put segment terror. Choose a nicer font then. So let's go to here, and let's put in Dream Big. Yeah, that's a good one. Just drink you down a bit. So we're gonna burn you into the wood as such. So let's do it. So we've got the segments are there. Now with this effect, you don't want any colour. So first thing we do is we go into the colours and we turn the opacity down to 0 so you can't see it. Bit strange, I know, but bear with me. So we got 0, like that. Now the next thing that we want to do is our duplicate bit of wood. Put that into the name. Again, you won't see anything. Go back to the name layer. But you can see in the little image there that the text is actually there. What we want to do to see that now is go to our adjustments, go to brightness contrast, go back into the layers panel and make sure it only affects the text, don't affect the wood and stuff. So once it's in there, we need to adjust the brightness contrast so we can see the text. Brightness, if we click on it, we can go to -25 and then contrast, if I can tick it, there we go, +25. So -25 +25. Now you can sort of see the text just there on the wood. Important that you don't move the text, it's got to stay where it is, otherwise it won't work. So if we go back to the name now, and we go to our FX panel, the first thing that we want to do is put on an inner shadow. Go straight to the slider and put the opacity to 100. Now, I'm not sure how it works on PC, but on iPad you can just drag down and get that effect to come down like that. So you can already see it's looking like it should, but it's not quite there. So the next thing we want to do is raise the radius. So you get that effect, and it looks even more like it should, which is good. But the next thing we want to do is put an outline on this. So we go, if we just put black on it, but we want to change it to a white, just like that, because it resets. I don't know what it does on PC, but on iPad you have to pick the color, then adjust the radius again, just for any reason. So what we want to do with this radius, sorry, my voice is so bad, is have it very slight, so about there. So it's like the tiniest little thing. In fact, we probably get lower than that. Every time I let go, it looks even more. I think that's about right. Now, I'm pretty sure this will be different way, but it'll still be available on PC. But on the context, that's the word I was looking for earlier. So the context bar at the top, you'll see that you can change the FX and the FX, the FX, the end mode of the FX. So we can just put that now to something called soft light. I'll just find that one. There we go, soft light. And I think we are done. So you can do that with images, all sorts, patterns and things that you want to burn in. So that's cool. Looks like it's burnt in there. Hey Bella. Hope your cruise is going well. Surprised to see you in there. And I hope that was good for you, that one. I can't turn it up very much. It's okay. You can always rewatch it on the rerun, if you know what I mean. The video will be up forever afterwards. Just in case you weren't here at the time, there will be free assets back in the description after the video. So that's to get the coins that we were doing earlier. I'll just show you now. Go into assets, those coins there. That's cool. And this was how did the wood burn effect. And we are just using Signal Terra there. So now that we're done with that one, let's go to question 3. Just close that. Another one from me, I'm afraid, because everyone's away as such. Bella, we're missing you, I tell you. So question 3 is, how do you get text into a perfect circle? Now, I know what you're thinking, and it's not what you're thinking. So let me give you the example. This one and this one. So this is the kind that you were thinking of, I guess, which is not like this. And the second one is like that, this kind. Which is much more difficult to do. Which I hope that you'll find very interesting, because it's not the same at all. So I'll just close these and show you how. So I'm going to go to our circle tool now. Ellipse tool, sorry. And just make a quick circle here. I'm going to hold down, I think it's 3 fingers, just to keep that size perfect. Just like that. And then we're going to move it just down here. I'm going to change that, because we were doing the coin earlier, and we don't want that. So I'm just going to make it white, just like that. See, I don't want to move that. Let's just try to move so we can see it's a circle, just like that. And so what we want to do is put text in the circle. Well, what should we put here? I'm just going to put like this. It must be inside a folder or something, because it's not coming out. Either that or the color is not on. Just trying to work out why we haven't got text. Very strange. Let me just go to move tool again and make it black, but it won't let me. Is this Affinity being weird? Let me shut it down, switch it on again, and now see if I can do it to black. No. Not sure. So let's just delete that one, try again. So you can go to our lips, put in text, change the color first. Still won't let me. If anyone knows why, please tell me, because that is weird. Make the circle black then. If the text wants to be white, let it be white. Oh, now it's being funny. Like this. Why is it doing this? Very weird. Now it's like gone completely. let me. That's very odd. I'm trying to work this out on the fly. Affinity can be very weird sometimes. So, not sure what's going on there. Or is it because I know what it is, I think. When we did it earlier. Just try this again. So like this. We changed the colour to 0% opacity. I reckon that's what it is. So let's change that circle back to white. Just like that. And we've got our text now. Just like it should have been. That was very confusing. So let's get this text inside the circle. Just put that there. There. Let's change the font with this one. And let's get something like Times New. If I can find it. God, this iPad needs updating. There we go. So it's a bit more. I can't think of the word, but like impact, if you know what I mean. Like thicker letters. So now it's how do we get this into that circle? Now officially you can't. On something like Adobe Illustrator, there is literally a button that does this. But here's the workaround. So what I do is from that text go up to the work groups and put in quad. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is just put these to the edge, those nodes, just like that. Just do all four, just like that. Make sure they're right on the edge. Now with quad still enabled, Affinity has. Now that was me being weird. Not remembering that I put everything on opacity, nothing just a minute ago to do the text. That confused me for a bit. So getting back to this, what we're going to do with the quad is now bend it up. And to get it just right, we're going to put it like this. Use the handle. Just like that. We'll have it just slightly out because we'll use the circle to cut it off in a sec. Then we're going to do the same on the bottom. Just like that. Have it just outside again. Just like that. And then the sides, just like that. And just like that. There we go. And now we'll just clip it inside the circle so it's exact. Just like that. And then we'll make the circle totally invisible. Just like that. And then you have the perfect text inside a circle, just like that. Which is not possible on this program. It often have to close and restart. Absolutely, it does happen. Affinity weirdness, we call it. All the time. It's like, why is it doing this thing? It's usually something you've done stupidly, or it is actually them. It can be either way, especially on a stream. It does happen. So I think I did a better job on that one than my previous one. Just gonna have a look because I think I was about to say it was different words actually, wasn't it? So I think this one works better. So there we go. That's how to make circles with text. So going back to this now. Like I say, unfortunately, that has been a short one this time, purely because we haven't had the questions this week. But then feel free to ask any questions you like, and I will try and answer them. I'll just leave it a few moments so the chat can catch up. If not, I think I'll call it there. I'm not on next week, but I'm on the week after, so we'll call it there, and I'll see you in the week following. So thank you very much for coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, 2 seconds. Little question. Okay. What's the question? I'll try and answer. It takes a little while for the chat to catch up. That's why I try and wait. I obviously didn't wait long enough. Let's put it back on, and the wood text, wherever it is. Just the wood text. There we go. So there we can see that effect. I saw your font on an iPad was by Alphabet. Is this iPad? Well, I don't know. I'll have a look now. Fonts. Oh, so you pick text. Let's just pick any text somewhere. So now go in there. I mean, this is just how it came, so I don't know. Very weird. And then, yeah, it stores the recents, etc. at the top. There it was. A with all the fonts. Yeah, that is just how it must be on iPad, because it's like B like that. But you can see how slow it is on this iPad. It's a bit old now. C, D, yeah. This is the way, but it's the way that I've always known on iPad. Whether there's something that I've done at some point, not sure. But yeah, that must be an iPad thing. And if it's not like that, I assumed it was just like that on PC. Not sure. So sorry about that. I can't answer that one. But that is, as far as I know, default on iPad. It's just like that. Let's have a look, shall we? Actually, have I got it on here? Not gonna be easy. Yeah, there we go. So if I load up Affinity on PC, we'll see what you mean. Just loading up now. Whenever I think hold the mic, I was like, put the iPad down. So there we go. Yeah, there is leads. There is quite a few. I blame Bella. Yeah, okay, I don't want the new version. It's great though. Let me get back to where so I can put it on this one. Teeks, just working out how to get to PC. There we go. Yeah. Okay. You can see that, right? So let's go to Affinity and then to the text tool. We'll just write anything. anything. And where is the text on here? And then we go to move tool. Text. I'm so lost when it comes to the PC button. It's up here. That's very weird. Oh, I see what you mean. So it's like, well, it is in alphabetical, but it's not separated. We need it. I see what you mean. Oh. Or this is like a separate thing altogether. Whereas this one's built into the text. That's really strange. Oh, you've got regular italic, etc. up here. Whereas on iPad, you actually pick the font, then pick whether it's italic or whatever. Very strange. I guess this is size. Looks like it, yeah. Another bold, italic, etc. color, whereas we just pick the normal color thing. Show here the glyph selection. I wouldn't know where it was on air though. That's the only problem. It must be. Just looking for it. Glyph. I don't know where it is. Oh, I just closed that down. Go back to it. Let's go to. Is there a glyph thing on here? Text. Glyph browser. There it is. I see now. So yeah, glyph browser. Oh, it comes up like that on here. That's very odd. So now we need a font that uses the glyph browser. So we'll go to think what one user. When you first load a font, you can easily tell. You know it's got OTF and DTF. So the ones that are OTF will use this. Would Yoinks have it? I don't know. Can't remember. So what it is. Let's put it on this N, for example. There we go. Selecting the N. We can then select another character. Oh, I got on this one. Trying to think what font would have. If I can click it, which I can. What about I don't know. It's like what one would definitely have it. Let's try that script. Scripts usually have them. So this N, yeah. You see how there's multiple glyphs all the way down. So we can select what we want, and it will select that one instead of the N that you pick. See you later, Bella. Thanks for coming. And trying to find N. So yeah, like the ends with the little bits on. Again, that's different because on iPad you just pick it and it's done. On here you haven't. You don't like that. Oh yeah, you have to double click it. Okay. So I changed it like that. And just trying to find another version. So you have all these different versions of ice cream time. Nice, nice. I will make a screenshot and show it later. Cool. That's ideal. Just trying to find another N, which I can right now. But you get what I mean. The ones that have all the little sort of funky things that you normally get shown on something like Hey Renee, something like Creative Fabrica. You've got yeah, usually they're showing off all their sort of glyphs and stuff in the font itself. It's not about the font style, it's the organization. Yeah, unfortunately, there isn't anything that looks like you can change on that. That's how the PC does it, just like that. And the iPad, if I can swap back again. And swap back to the main. So back to iPad. Yeah, and the iPad has it in these sections like A, B, C, etc. Which I guess is much nicer. You're on vacation. Nice. Go anywhere nice. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't have an answer for you for that one. Only that Affinity. Come on, do it. So to here, any Q&A? Any Q&A, Renee? As you just join us. Unfortunately, all the other questions that we've already gone through, so you'd have to rewatch on the playback. But if there is any new questions, then feel free to ask. I will try to answer. It's not that important. No problems. I tried. I tried looking. Just leave it a few seconds for the chat to catch up. But if there is something else, unfortunately, I'm going to be going now, Rennie. So, unfortunately, he came at the wrong time. There will be free assets in the description of the coins. I'm just realizing Rennie might not have heard that bit. So these assets here, which I did show in, I think it was Nikki's question, just here. So coins like this, but in various pirates and things. They will all be available after the stream. So yeah, if there's no questions, Teeks questions were excellent. I have to try. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed. But yeah, if there's anything else, otherwise, I'm afraid that's it. Not gonna be here next week. My wife's off, so I'm off for next week. I'll be back the week after for more questions. Feel free to ask them in our free Discord, etc. And other than that, thank you very much for coming, and I'll see you in the next one.